Welcome back to this seated yoga flow. Today we are focused on lymphatic flow. The lymph system is like the super highway of our body, and communication and fluid travel along this highway. Just like on the real highway, if there's congestion, that creates trouble. Congestion can show up as cold and flu, and if it's been congested for a long time, this can turn into dis-ease, like chronic pain, anxiety, and other diseases. So it's important to take care of our lymphatic system, which supports our immune system, our digestive system, and of course, our nervous system. So let's get into it. Find a comfortable seat. We are going to begin in our chair today for most of the movements, and then we are going to move down onto the floor, and we'll use the chair, the seat of our chair, to place our legs up on for our Savasana. So you'll want a chair, but a little extra room on the floor that you can get down onto your back, and of course, back up after the practice. Find your comfortable seat, rock around a little. Allow your feet to touch the floor. And just take a couple breaths to arrive. If anything is still on your mind from before this practice or the to-do list for after the practice, see if you can set that aside so you can be more fully present for this. Great. Close your eyes for a moment. Take a breath in as you inhale, reach the crown of your head towards the ceiling. And ground your sitting bones more firmly into your chair. We'll bring fingertips to your clavicle bone, and just above the clavicle is a meaty area. There's a lymph node here, and so we'll start massaging into this area. You can use 2 fingers to tap or massage or whatever would feel good. And just sense in while you're here. What is it like to be the giver of your own massage? Now we'll bring 2 fingers up to the jaw, just below the ear. There's lymph nodes here, and you'll massage into it. I suggest using your 2 fingers. You can roll in circles in both directions or tap, whatever feels good. If you notice any sensitivity there, that is a sign that there's some congestion and you're breaking it up. And come up to the brow point, the bony part of your brow, and I suggest interlocking your fingers together and using 2 thumbs on the brow point. You can rock or roll your thumbs around the brow point, or perhaps bring your head down to your thumbs and move your head around your thumbs. When that feels complete, you can release that. Come back to your 2 fingers, and we'll begin tapping around your eye sockets down to your jaw point. So here's where we're like traffic control here. We're guiding the lymph fluid where we want it to go. And we broke up any congestion in go across the nose, down your cheeks. In the jaw and clavicle area first, go above your upper lip, down towards your jaw, and then across your jaw. So now the fluid can move easily down. Take 4 fingers, cross your arms, and graze your neck down toward your clavicle. Good. Okay. Now we'll reach up. This breath practice is called Kalabati, but we'll add our arm movement into it to really pump the lymph system. Reach your elbows up. On the inhale, it's 1 long inhale, brighten your fingers. And the exhale is a fast exhale through your nose. And we'll keep focusing on the exhale. I'll show you an example, and then we'll do it about 20 times together. So you inhale, and then our exhale, and the rest of the practice will look like this. So the inhale will happen naturally. We're focused on really blowing out the exhale through the nose. This is like blowing the dust bunnies out. So when you're ready, take your big inhale, brighten your fingertips, and about 20 exhales when you're ready. Let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. That may have stirred some things for you. You may feel a little dizzy. Just come into stillness and let that settle. It's the after the settling that's the magic. I'd like to do one more like these. Bring your fingertips to the back of your head. And what we'll be doing is we're adding a twist. So we're going to take that same inhale. This time our exhale to each side. And we're going to do that about 20 times as well. So when you're ready, take your inhale and begin. Six more. Come back to center, release your hands down, bask in the stirring, and rest in the settling. Reach your arms up, look up. Exhale, twist to the right. Bring the back of your left hand to your outer right thigh and press your thigh and hand into one another. Breathe into your lower belly. Inhale, rise up, both arms, look up, open your throat. Exhale, twist to the left. Again, pressing your outer left thigh into your hand, the back of your right hand into your thigh, so where it's a little more active. Then begin breathing into your lower belly. Inhale, come back around, lift both arms up, look up. Gather your palms together and exhale to heart center. Let's come to stand, and we'll place the chair. We're going to use the back of the chair first, and then we'll turn it around. If you need more space on your mat like I do, you can create that. Face the back of your chair or stand behind your chair. Inhale, reach your arms up. Drive your feet down into the ground as you reach your arms up. So you're extending in both directions. Once you have a full inhale breath in, use your exhale to hinge from the hips. Bring your hands to the back of your chair so your arms can be fully extended. And drop your ears between your triceps if that's in your practice today. Leading down with the chest. Take an inhale. Exhale. One more time. Breathe into your backside body. Exhale completely. Inhale, walk yourself back up to your seat. Okay, we're going to flip the chair back around now so that it's ready for our Savasana when we're ready for it. Come down onto your back with knees bent. Noticing your new foundation here, allow your body to recalibrate. Your knees can be hip distance apart. Take your 2 fingers and massage into the meaty area inside your hip bone, in your pelvic region. You can tap or massage. And here, notice what it's like to be the receiver of your own massage, your own touch. Press down into your left foot as you draw your right knee into your chest. Take a couple breaths here. Extend your toes towards the ceiling. You can wrap your hands around the back of your hamstring and begin to massage, starting from just below your knee in this orientation, and massage all the way down your hamstring, sensing into what it is to be the giver and receiver of self massage. Okay, place your hands behind your hamstring now, and we'll begin to pump the toes. So reach your toes up to the ceiling and then draw them back toward your nose. We'll do this with the breath. Inhale to reach up, exhale, toes down. About 10 more times. Excellent. Draw your knee again towards your chest. Squeeze. Press down with your left foot. And then return your right foot to your mat. Pick up your left knee and hug in towards your chest. Press down with your right foot now. Extend your toes towards the ceiling and find self massage. The lymph node below your knee and your entire hamstring. When that feels complete for you, you can interlock your fingers behind your hamstring and begin to pump your toes. 10 more times. Excellent. Press down into your right foot, draw your left knee into your chest. This time, pick up your right foot as well, so both knees are in towards your chest, and give yourself a hug. You might rock side to side along your spine. Spread your arms out to a T. Turn your gaze to the left and lower your knees to the right. See if you can keep your knees together. Breathe into your lower belly. Inhale back to center. Turn your head to the right and lower your knees to the left. Breathe here. Inhale back to center. Place the back of your heels on your chair. If you don't have a chair but you have blocks, you could place your heels on blocks, or you could use a wall with your calves supported, your heels supported. Allow your eyes to close and your body to get a little heavy. This is Savasana. Soften the corners of your eyes. Imagine all of your face muscles releasing and relaxing. Let your spine get heavy into the earth, and release any holding in your hips or pelvis. Bring your awareness to the crown of your head and begin to sense down each of the body parts making contact with the earth, and sense the parts that are not making contact as well. If your mind wanders, that's normal. See if you can continue to guide your mind back to observing your experience. When we observe, we do this like watching fish in an aquarium. We're not judging the fish or expecting the fish to be different. See if you can get a little more relaxed in this posture. Maybe just 1 degree more. Maybe just your thumb or your earlobe can more deeply relax. If you have more time to stay in Shavasana today, I invite you to do so. 10 minutes with your legs up the wall or on a chair is supportive for your heart, therefore, your immune system, your lymph system. If now is the time for your practice to end for today, draw your knees in towards your chest and begin to blink your eyes open and make small micro movements. And roll to one side. Pause here. And when you're ready, press yourself up to your seat, whether that's on the floor or in your chair. We'll sit together for just a mindful moment. Close your eyes. Take a full deep breath in. Sigh it out through your mouth. And check in here. How are you feeling? I hope this practice has been nourishing for you and your lymphatic system. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. And if you liked this practice, you can subscribe for weekly practices like this to support your nervous system, your lymphatic system, immune system, digestive system, all of it. It's all included, it's all interconnected and interrelated. Thanks so much for sharing your practice with me, your time and your energy. It really means the world to me. Take good care.